Once again, we unload for the final race of round 9 week. And of course, we are at the Monster Mile of Dover here tonight with the Rick Motec High Performance Simulation Equipment Cup Series for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Season 13, presented by MaxspeedTV. It looks like we've already got several people out there in chat here this evening. Brennan Kennedy, it looks like Brian's out there as well. And we already got people voting on this poll here this evening. Of course, I've got all 5 teams out there: GTM Sanson, Primetime, Jacob Bell, and JW. If you vote for Jacob Bell or JW, please put it in chat. That way we know as well who you vote for, because we're going to see exactly who can come away with the victory here tonight. But of course, myself, Joshua Medlock, Loudmouth Medlock, here on the mic for you all. It looks like we've got about 18 drivers here this evening. Let's go ahead and get down to the pre-race analytics here tonight. It looks like a little bit of a wind at about 5 here this evening. Got an air temp of 67 and a track temp of 95. Now, if the sun comes out, I mean, there's a little bit of sun out there and some clouds. If the sun does come out, this track is going to heat up quick with it being concrete. So, but well, let's hope it stays a little bit cloudy for these drivers' sake. 180 laps we're going to be pulling here this evening, 180 miles. They do get a total of 5 sets, and I'll fuel about 55, 62 laps, plus or minus a few. On pit road, 35 miles an hour. We got a pace speed here tonight at Dover of 45. Let's check the point standings coming into this afternoon. Of course, GT Hawkins, he's holding on there in the top spot. Only 2 ahead of David Weishart. GT 329 points. David Weishart 327, 2 back. Garrett D. Grant's going to stay where he's at in third at 313, 14 points behind David and 16 behind the leader. Brendan L. Book going to stay where he's at in fourth, 307, 6 points behind Garrett, and 22 back behind the leader. Now, Rob Haynes is going to move up a couple of spots, 2 positions in the 5th at 294, 13 behind Brennan, 35 behind the leader. Michael Thwaites down a spot into 6th, 289, 5 points behind Haynes and 40 behind the leader. And then we have a tie here for that 7th position. Garrett Heath up 2, Bryce Sidisak down 1, both of them 288. Both of them 1 point behind Michael and 41 behind the leader. Mike Rominger going to lose his position here in the points, down to 9th at 281, 7 behind Bryce, 48 behind the leader. Tyler Hallman up a spot, crack at the top 10, 280, 1 point behind Mike, 49 behind the leader, tied actually with Justin Michael at 280 as well. Justin Michael up 2 spots into 11th. He is also 1 behind Mike and 49 behind the leader. Jacob Manning right there at that cutoff line, top 12 still. Down 2 spots, though, from last week at 279, 1 point behind Justin and Tyler, 50 behind the leader. Christian DeBoer is going to be up 2 spots, 13th on the outside looking in, 271, 8 behind Jacob, 58 behind the leader. David Elliott down 2 and 14th, 268, 3 behind Christian, 61 behind the leader. Jacob Bell, he is down a spot into 15th, 260, 8 points behind David, 69 behind the leader. John Sterling is going to stay where he's at into 16th at 254, 6 points behind Jacob, 75 behind the leader. Justin Rideout is going to be up 2 spots into 17th at 221, 33 behind John and 108 behind the leader. Paul Henley is going to be down a spot into 18th at 212, 9 behind Justin and 117 behind the leader. Scott Rambler is going to be down a spot here into 19th at 203. He is 9 behind Paul and 126 behind the leader. Chase N. Johnson is going to stay where he's at in 20th. He is 9 behind Scott and 135 behind the leader. But you look at the way it's stacked up here. I mean, it is really, really close between these drivers here tonight. And I don't know what's going to happen here in round 9, of course. We got one more race, of course, after tonight. We will be off next week because of the 4th being Sunday. People will be traveling and doing their thing, so we will be off next week. But when we come back, just like for all week long. It will be Las Vegas for round 10 of the regular season, and that will finalize the top 12 who make it to the chase to battle it out for that championship. Of course, GT Hawkins is our champion for Xfinity and in Cup, so he is going to be defending both of those this season if he makes it, which I'm pretty sure he will. And they will all be gunning, of course, for GT. But we're going to be coming down to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going to go ahead and step away and play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. Don't go anywhere, folks. Qualifying will be underway here at Dover when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bomb busting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the praise, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching Max Speed TV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxspeedTV. Qualifying is underway here tonight. And our fastest driver in practice, Justin Michael. And we'll see here, Justin is out there. We'll see here if Justin Michael can back that time up. Didn't have a chance to look at it and see what his time was, but he is going to take that second lap there, it looks like, and that is going to put him in second place as of right now. That might have been his first lap. We'll see here. No, that was his second, I do believe. Right now, Jacob Manning up in the top spot. Justin Michael. All right, just still out there. It looks like turning some laps here. We've got Brennan Book coming out. We got David Elliott coming, is out on the racetrack. Justin Wright out. Mike Rominger in that 9 out there on the racing surface for qualifying. Now with the Rick Motec Cup Series for Extreme, there are no standby drivers at all. You cannot stand by in the Cup Series. So what you're seeing out here is drivers that are part of the Cup, and you're also seeing or could see development drivers that maybe have chosen this race to race in. Other than that, you're seeing just the Cup Series driver. That is one reason why the car count is low, is because the only way to get into the Cup Series is to be invited either by an admin or part of a team racing in, with that team. Now, if you're invited in as an independent, that is through an admin. So, that is the only way to race in the Cup Series here at Extreme. It looks like coming down to about 1:20 left. It looks like Brian is out there. Well, happy early birthday, Brian. Aaron Snyder out there. It looks like going for Justin Michael. Got a pick already for Justin Michael. Now, I don't know if you have voted yet, bud, in the poll there, Darren. But there is that poll there. And, of course, you got Jacob Bell or JW Racing. That poll is together. Unfortunately, I can only fit 4. So I wanted all 5 teams in there. So that's what I did. Just make sure you tell me in chat who you're voting for, which team. And I'm assuming it's going to be JW Racing, seeing as Justin Michael is part of that team. So, but big shout out to y'all. Now it looks like we are coming down to the final 30 seconds here of qualifying. And Jacob Manning, it looks like, is going to hold on to the top spot here. I believe GT Hawkins may be done, and David Weishart might be done here as well. We'll stay on them and see exactly. David Weishart, whoa, stealing it away from Jacob Manning. That was David's second lap there. What a lap. 21.631. Write this down here real quick. All right, now they are going to get into the drivers meeting here. All right, well, Jeremy Knapp is picking Brendan Book, so I'm assuming that'll be a GTM vote as well. Matthew is picking JW. So we got a couple of picks out there. Now, before I get into the interview with our pole sitter and a few drivers, let's get down here to the team points here tonight. We'll start here with the Cup Series. Samson Motorsports up at the top spot here in the Cup, 12-14, ahead of GT Motorsports in second at 11.78. Primetime in third with 11.26. JW Racing in fourth at 9.80. And Jacob Bell Racing in fifth at 9.69. Taking a look at the overall team of points where the team championship is decided after round 5 of the Cup Series when everything is tallied. GT Motorsports over the top spot at 33.73. Sampson in second at 31.95. Primetime in third at 31.79. JW Racing in fourth at 28.66. And Jacob Bell Racing in fifth at 27.40. That is doing the team points here tonight. Of course, taking a look at the penalty chart coming into tonight, it doesn't look like we have anything to worry about. And I don't know what's going to happen here tonight. We'll have to talk to these drivers here for sure. But, man, 180 laps here at Dover, and they're putting in about 21, high 21 seconds. They're going to be doing, I'll just round it out to about 2.5 laps a minute here. So, if you've got a regular pick out there of a driver, it looks like Brian is going to go for David Weishart. So, and voted for JW Racing. All right, you're going for David Weishart, but you voted for JW Racing. All right, that sounds good. David Weishart's part of Samson. So, all right, well, they are in the drivers' meeting here. Of course, our admins here tonight for the Rick Motec Cup Series for Extreme. They are going to be, that'll be Ed Morris here tonight, Patrick Moore, and Sean Corcoran. Well, big shout out to those three. I don't know. I know Ed's here, and I think I've seen Sean pop in here too. So big shout out to those two for coming in, adminning the Cup Series this season. Now, a little bit of a side note here, of course, before we get to David. The last 4 races that the Cup Series has had, well, they have had 0 cautions. Well, tonight we're going to be shooting for 5 in a row. And the way these cars are loose out here, I'm hoping they can hang on to it. And we can get that 5 in a row. Let's hope we don't see what happened in practice early today as I was watching it before we went live. Yeah, they got loose, and, man, they were wrecking all over the place. So I hope that is not the case. I don't know, Matthew. I don't know where Shane Wolf is. I messaged him. No response. So I don't know. If you want to come up here and help me, bud, you're more than welcome to. I will give you that benefit of the doubt, man. If you want to jump up here and get in TeamSpeak and go under the watch tab, Matt, we'll call it together. All right, well, let me see here. Let me see if I can find David. There he is. Just kind of waiting for these drivers really to start going back to their teams. I do want to give a shout out here to, of course, Frank Rico and the team over at Rick Motec for coming on board, sponsoring the Cup Series. If anybody is in the market for, wheels, pedals, button boxes, pretty much anything involved in sim racing, look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/RickMotec or on their website at www.rickmotec.com. Check out all the products. If you've got something in mind that you maybe want them to make, I'm sure they can make it. I don't know, but I'm sure they can. So big shout out to them as well. Big shout out to Rick Donathan for putting on an awesome league over here at Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And a big shout out to all the fans out there that tune in each and every week. We do appreciate it. Not only for myself and MaxspeedTV, but the drivers and, of course, Extreme in general. But let me get down here to David Weishart here, and let's go ahead and pull him up here tonight. David, bud, got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, David. Well, you are going to come out here on pole here tonight with a 21.631, roughly around that area. Man, Dover, I'm seeing tonight, and I've heard as well, it looks like it is really, really loose out there. Talk about it.
Yeah, it's really loose off. mostly because it's just so tight in the center. Um, and it don't get any better as the run goes on. Both of those problems just get exaggerated. So it's gonna be a rough one tonight, but it should be fun.
All right. Well, you are our pole sitter, so you're going to get things going here tonight. Kind of set the stage of what we can expect here. So, the overall the 8 races we have ran. GTM. 6 races have won as a team. Only 2 for Samson, and the 2 was you. So you're going to go for your 3rd win and keep that, Samson GTM going for the Cup Series. I mean, I don't know if that's crossed your mind any. So now how you feeling?
Well, I'm gonna give it my best shot here tonight. Jacob was lightning quick last night, and Justin, Michael, and GT are, right there behind me in the qualifying order. So they're gonna be fast. My teammate Tyler here really likes Dover. He's fast, and we all got speed really here at Samson. So like I said, there's gonna be a handful of guys to look out for tonight. It ain't just gonna be me. I don't think anybody's gonna just walk away from anybody. So I expect about 5 or 6 of us to be really close.
Well, and that was actually my next question. I know we haven't really got things going yet. Do you think that we're going to get spread out? Do you think we're all going to be bunched up together? It's low downforce. There's no downforce out there. I mean, what do you expect?
I just think it's going to be really similar to last night. I don't really think anybody's going to get spread out, but I don't think we're going to be like pack racing or anything. I think it's just going to be a lot of a single file line tonight. It's really hard to pass out here. You can just roll that top if somebody's underneath you and just pinch them down, and it's so loose off the corners that the car on the inside gets looser than the car on the outside, and it's just really hard to pass. So I think you're going to see a lot of single file racing. It's just going to be kind of like a line.
All righty, buddy. We'll let you get back to it, David. Good luck out here tonight, bud. We're of course going to trying to go for 5 in a row, caution free. I mean, I know you guys can do it, but with the way this car track combo is tonight, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, I don't see us going caution free, but we might. You never know.
Yep, y'all surprised me before. All right, David, bud. Good luck out there.
All right, thanks, guys.
Yep. All right, David Weishart, our pole sitter. Well, we've only got, I believe it's like 18 or 19 drivers out here. So let's go back here with the 99. That's going to be Rob Haynes, and I think that is the same team. Yep, that is. Rob, got a copy, buddy.
I got you, Josh. How's it going?
Our favorite Canadian.
Thanks, buddy.
All right. Well, it looks like you're going to be back here, I believe, in about 17th. Yeah, 17th. Yeah. So you're way in the back of the field, man.
Yeah, that's not where I wanted to be, Josh. I wanted to get a good start in position, and I just messed up coming out of turn 2, and the back end stepped out a little bit and lost that time.
Yeah, I know it's loose, and I know you're not gonna throw me a loop here, but how loose is it really out there? Because that we was just interviewing David, and he said from the start all the way to the run, man, it just doesn't get no better. You feeling the same thing?
Yeah, and it actually tends to pick up a push. I think on my 10th lap of practice, around 10 laps or so, the front end starts to push, but then you're still loose coming off the corner. So it can be a little bit wicked, but we'll have a good time here tonight, and I'm not in a hurry to get to the front. I'm going to watch my tire wear here, or at least get into the top 10. I'd like to get up there and start dicing with those guys. It's a really long race. So I want to keep a clean car and make her to the end there, Josh.
Yeah, and it's a concrete surface too, so it's going to eat those tires.
Yeah, it is, and I noticed in practice, the harder you run, the more you wear off those tires. So you got to lay back sometimes and hope the race comes to you a bit.
Yes, sir. All right, Rob. Good luck out there, bud.
Appreciate it, Josh. Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. You too. All right. Well, that is Rob Haynes. So, well, let's go back here to the driver right behind him. Oh, that's Christian DeBoer, I believe, in the 56. Yes, it is, and I don't think I can talk to him. He has stepped away. He's totally muted here, so I guess we won't be able to talk to him here tonight. How about we go with somebody from maybe Prime Time here tonight? Let me see who I can find. How about we interview Michael Thwaites here? He is going to start in 11th, I do believe. All right, Michael Thwaites, bud, got a copy.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, Michael, it looks like you're going to be starting 11th here tonight, man. Kind of squeeze in the pack here. And how do you feel out there, bud? I mean, that's really the biggest question. How do you feel? How comfortable are you with it being so loose?
I mean, I feel comfortable with the car. I don't think I'm very fast, but I feel comfortable with the car.
Do you think you have what it takes to knock GTM and Samson Motorsports off of the wins this season?
Sure.
Yeah, don't sound very confident. I mean,
Let's
that's
see
an
what
honest
happens.
question. I mean, GTM and Samson, man, they've dominated the wins here. I mean, they've won the 8 races that we've had. So, I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna try. That's all. I'll try.
yeah, you'll try. Well, of course, you got Prime Time down there as well. You got some, some teammates out here. So, I mean, it really, I think this is going to be one of those races you've got to be really, really careful. Really careful.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. I think it might be a little messy at first, but we'll see.
All right. Well, just thought on the mind here before we let you go back. 4 straight races. We've been green, no cautions. Are we going to get that 5 in a row here tonight? Well, what's your thoughts on that? Be honest.
No.
No. you and David are thinking this. You and David are thinking the same thing, I do believe.
Yeah, I just don't see it happening tonight. I mean, if you look at last night too, I mean, yeah, I just don't see it happening.
All right, buddy. We're going to let you get back down there to Prime Time, bud. Good luck.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's get him back down there to Prime Time here tonight. Now, we're coming down to less than 2 minutes here, and we've got Brian Odell. Yep, Monster Mile. You got that right. Jeremy Knapp, GTM all the way. Well, we got 10 watching here. We got 6 likes. Let's go ahead and, of course, if you're new, like and subscribe. Smash it. Get it out there. We would appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Share it, of course, as well. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, whatever the case may be. Get it out there. Let's get some people out here watching. And Matthew is on vacation. Oh, okay. All right, I got you. I feel you. All right, well, let's get up here to our pole sitter, the 33 of David Weishart. We're going to just let it count it down here to the final minute left. Coming down to the final minute, of course. Lap 90 is going to be our halfway mark, and at the halfway mark, we will try to close the pole here tonight. I'm going to let it run all the way up to the halfway mark, maybe a little after, and once it's closed, it's closed. So go ahead and get your votes out there. It looks like right now, I don't know if it's Jacob Bell Racing or JW Racing leading. But that is 60% on that, 20% GTM, 20% on Prime Time with 10 votes. So I think we can get some more votes out there and kind of see where this is gonna go to. I don't know if he's out there or not. Dennis Ansman, he might have passed out on me already. He said he'd be in chat, so we'll see. 13 now watching. All right, here we go. 5 seconds left. Get the driver bar off there and the qual times, and let's get ready to grid them up here tonight for the Rick Motec Cup Series. Come on. All right, here we go. David Weishart, the MaxspeedTV starting grid. David is going to be on pole with a 21.631. So, yeah, I did write that down correctly. Manning is going to be on the outside of him in second. Justin Michael in third. GT Hawkins in fourth. Tyler Hallman in fifth. Chase Johnson in sixth. Garrett Grant seventh. Mike Rominger in 8th, John Sterling 9th, and Brendan Book's going to round out the top 10 in qualifying. Michael Thwaites at 11th. David Elliott is going to be the last driver to receive that qualifying bonus point there in 12th. Bryce Sidisak just missing it. He's going to be starting 13th. Scott Rambler 14th. Justin Rideout in 15th. Timothy Zayas in 16th. Rob Haynes in 17th. And rounding out the field here tonight is going to be the Number 56, starting in 18th, in Christian DeBoer. Oh, we are now rolling off here this evening. One pace lap here at Dover on the backstretch at a slow pace of 45 miles an hour. We're going to go into turn number 3 here tonight. Pull those belts tight. One more time. Pace car between the middle of 3 and 4. It will dive off. There it goes. It'll be in David's hands. What is he going to do? He is gonna go before the exit of turn 4, and the green is out. Boogity, 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 racing here tonight at Dover. All right, well, let's see here. Let me see if we go. Whoa, no, here we go. Already the 87 of Justin Michael. Oh, no. No caution. Justin Michael sideways. We're going to take a look at it here on the Max Speed TV replay and see what happened here. There is no caution. That could have been ugly here tonight early on. Well, on the start of the race, it looks like David Weishart having a moment here too. We'll stay under the same replay and kind of take a look at what happened to David. David all the way back to 7th here. This is where I could use some help. But yeah, we see Justin Michael there. And let's get back here on David Weishart. Now, this is still under the replay, and David Weishart is our leader right now under the replay. So what happened to David? David is all the way back now in 17th live, but we're under the replay. What happened? Oh, David blinked out, having some blinking issues, and oh my, that might have been the case. Having maybe some technical issues or something. He went right up into the wall, and boy, he went all the way back. Now we're going to be back up live here in 17th. Well, that's going to put him up front. G.T. Hawkins, Jacob Manning there in 2nd, Tyler Hallman in 3rd. Oh, my Lord. Oh, we've already had some hiccups here tonight. 14th to 9th, Scott Ramler. 11th to 8th, Michael Thwaites. 10th to 7th, Brendan Book. We've already got some movers here tonight. Now, as they were saying, probably a lot of single file, and that is what we are seeing. Well, Steven, come on, man. I'll get you up here. Michael Thwaites being passed up by Scott. Scott gonna go into 8th. Boy, he's gonna be trying to be on rails here. Got a battle up front here, right up ahead of them. Looks like Mike Rominger gonna make the pass over Garrett Grant. That's gonna be for 4th. And they're anywhere between a half a second to a second ahead of one another. Till you get back here, Christian DeBoer at about a second back behind John Sterling. Justin Michael, 1.6 back. He said he's not in no hurry. So he's back here running in, well, he started 3rd. So I don't know exactly what happened to Justin. Rob said he wasn't in no hurry. Where's Rob at? Rob is there in 12th. Started 17. Well, if he's not in a hurry, he's not doing it very slowly. He's already up to 12th. Justin, though, started 3rd, and he's back in 17th. Ugh. You will one of these days shortly. All right. All right, well, now we're not really spread out, but we are getting there. Back here on Brennan Book, he does have Michael Thwaites coming up on his tail. Like maybe a potential battle back here. Rob Haynes now to the inside of the 09 of Bryce Sitasak. That's going to be for 11th. David Elliott right there with him. Northern Capital Rob, a couple of primetime drivers right here together. Justin Rideout with JW Racing. John Sterling with GTM. Right behind Justin. See if we can find something. Mike Rominger coming up on Tyler Hallman. All right, well, let's get back here to Chase Johnson. Here we go. We got Scott getting around him. Scott now up to 6th. He's bringing the 5 of Brennan Book right along with him. And the 12 of Michael Thwaites now behind that 27 of Chase Johnson. A little 4-packer right here. We'll sit and watch this. Kind of see what transpires between these 4 drivers. My concern is them getting on the gas too quickly, coming out of the corners, or, you know, coming out of the corners too far high and smacking the wall. Get on the gas too soon, and it's gonna spin that machine quickly. And now it looks like now a little bit of a gap between the 57, the 5 and 27. Back here to Michael Thwaites. He's still putting a little pressure on the 27 of Chase Johnson. We'll see if Michael can maybe get that nose in there. Battle here. It's a good little battle. Now Rob Haynes coming up on the 22 of Timothy Zayas. That would be for 10th. So from 17th to 11th and possibly to 10th here in 18 laps. And there goes Rob down and around that 22 out of turn 4 across the stripe. Lap 19, boy, we still got a long way to go. Get back here and check on Michael. Well, David, though, 12.9 seconds. 13 seconds behind the leader. 4.9 behind Justin. Tyler Hallman going to fall back to Mike Rominger. Mike going into 3rd. We're at 20 laps here. I think this is where, around this is where we're going to start having some issues, if we have any issues. Let's knock on wood here. Let's hope we don't have any. But I think now is the time really to watch. We see the 27 of Chase Johnson trying to get around Michael Thwaites. That'll be for 8th. Michael gonna hold that spot there. Michael getting a little loose. All right, now let's see here. Let's go ahead and ride along here with Chase Johnson here tonight. Do a little bit of cockpit here tonight, as we did last night. Why not? All right, a little bit of a ride along. We got some battling going on up here. Whoa, that was close. Oh, wow. Battling going on. A 52, Tyler Hallman up there against the wall a little bit. Brennan Book, Scott Ramler getting around. Whoa. Oh, seen that. Cockpit and then had to get back up here to it. Well, Tyler's going to fall back to 7th. I wonder if Scott's burning his stuff up. He said he was going to try to get up to the top 10. Well, he's already in the top 5 here, and he's running down Garrett Grant right now. And there he goes to the inside of the 24. Scott going to make another pass. Yes, he is. And here comes Brendan Book as well, getting around the 24 of Garrett Grant. Garrett Grant going to fall back to that 6th spot as Scott cracks the top 5 into 4th. Man, oh man, well GT, I wouldn't say really running away with it right now. He does have the one of Jacob Manning at about 6/10 back behind him. I think Jacob just trying to right now just kind of, see exactly, what he can save. I mean, he's 2.8 seconds ahead of Mike Rominger, 2.9 now. Well, there is a little bit of a gap there between Jacob Manning and Mike Rominger. So Jacob can save a little bit. He just doesn't really want to lose sight of that 14 of GT Hawkins. And GT, of course, winning it last night in the RB Custom Rigs Xfinity Series for Extreme. Came down to the... no, David won it. GT was in 3rd, my bad. David won it, so David is actually going to go for the sweep here. But GT finished in 3rd, my bad, just looking at it here on my sheet. GT finished in 3rd. He was looking for the win, but it came down to the final a green-white checkered attempt last night. And David Weishart managed to pull it off. James Bickford finished in 2nd. GT, of course, 3rd. But the fast driver that we had, man, it was that guy right there, that number 1, Jacob Manning, and man, he is kind of proving it again here tonight for sure. Running up in 2nd here, and he's not letting GT get too far ahead of him. Now, I know fuel is about 55 to 62 laps roughly. How long do you really want to go on these tires? I mean, do you want to try to run that fuel run, or do you want to come down and maybe split it? That would be... about, what, 33, 35 laps roughly, something like that? About this time. Yeah, about 36 laps. So here in about 2 laps, we're going to be at that tire window, roughly. I would try to go as long as you can, but boy, Jacob now 3/10. And here comes Scott, now 8/10 of a second behind Mike. It was a little over a second earlier, and he is just chewing that time. Now let's check on some other drivers here tonight. Got to figure out what's going on. Nothing really. David Elliott putting a little pressure on Timothy Zayas here. Back here in 11th. There goes the 42 of David to the inside. And David is going to make the pass. 22 doesn't look like he's going to fight him any at all. Getting back here to David Weishart. 17.382. Behind the leader, 5 seconds behind Justin Rideout. Man, I hope that did not cost David Weishart. Let's take a look at that right side here. Let's go with the right front. Turn the camera here and then kind of back it off, and you can see the the damage on that 33 machine. Yeah, significant right side damage. Oh man, and he gets so close to that wall. And that could be affecting him. It really could be. Well, it looks like 31% now for GTM, 15% for Prime Time, 0% for Samson, and 54% between Jacob Bell and JW Racing. Take a look at that poll there. Hey, 16 watching. We got 9 likes here. Awesome sauce. Watching Tyler Hallman and Michael Thwaites right now. The 99 of Rob Haynes. Scott started in 14th up to 4th. Rob, he was just wanting to get up here into the top 10 at some point, and he did it. He's up to 9th right now. He is coming up on now the 52 of his teammate Tyler Hallman, as Michael Thwaites got around that 52. Out of turn number 2. I am waiting on pit stops here. That's what I'm waiting on. Oh, Christian DeBoer going to fall back to John Sterling. Tyler Hallman, he's getting 8 up. Oh, there goes the 99, going to make the pass. Here comes the 27 of Chase Johnson, as well as the 42 of David Elliott to the inside of the 52. And David's going to get around that 52. David up to 10th from 12th. Up a couple of spots here. Tyler started 5th. He's back at 11th. Well, let's do our little cockpit here with David Elliott. He is behind the 27 of Chase Johnson. Take a look at the RPMs here too. Like they're hitting at about 9,000 RPMs. Wow. And then a speed of, it looks like, at about 170 into the corner. That is fast. All right, well, Jacob Manning still 0.4 of a second behind GT, as unable to get around him. Well, I think it's going to come down to a strategy call between, well, really everybody out here. Well, David Weishart is coming down pit road here tonight, so he will be the first down pit road. Man, a tough break for David, our pole sitter here tonight. Oh. Let's hope he does not take that car behind the wall. He is 2 laps down, though. Looks like Tyler Hallman getting passed up by the 87 of Justin Michael. And the 22 of Timothy Zayas now going to try to look to the inside of the 52. That would be for that 12th spot. Did a bit of battling going on with these two. Get back here to Bryce Sinisak, John Sterling. Timothy going to make the pass over the 52. Going to put Timothy up to 12th. Tyler, boy, he's just trying to hang on to it. Here comes Bryce. Bryce trying to get up there. A little bit of a 3-car pack. 4-car if you count the 22, but right here it's 3 cars, 52, 09, and 3. David Weishart has made his pit stop here. He's back out onto the racetrack. Looks like we've got another battle. Like the 42 of David Elliott is going to get around the 27 of Chase Johnson. That's going to be for 9th. just not a whole lot out here on the racetrack going on, but we could have a battle for the lead here momentarily between GT Hawkins and Jacob Manning. Well, we're going to go ahead and watch these two for a minute. Kind of see what GT does, what Jacob does. Boy, Jacob Manning, boy, he is all over that 14, man. Boy, he took that front bumper and just let him know, hey, I've caught up to you. If you make a mistake there, 14, I'm going to pounce on you. That's down to back up to 2/10, but boy, Jacob is right there. Of course, Jacob Manning started on the outside in second, and that's where he has been running this whole time, and we got a caution. Oh, and it's David Weishart. Oh, the first caution of the evening. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened to David here tonight? Oh, let's see here. For the MaxspeedTV replay. David's coming, and he's got those fresher tires. And right there it was. 3 wide there. Potentially 3 wide. It looks like some contact between the 52 and the 09. Looks like maybe the 09 coming up, right up into the 52. And right there, David Weishart just nowhere to go. And the outside wall he becomes. Oh no, but let's get back here to where that first contact happened. We want to take a look at that too. So let's get on the 52 of Tyler Hallman. We'll get in a chase view here. Kind of back it up a little bit. And we'll play it here and kind of see right here. The 09 comes up. Looks like the 52 was trying to get straight. Or he got a little loose. I'm not sure. Maybe a little loose too. And right there it was. All right. Well, man, that's going to be a tough call. But we'll let the admins handle that one. Man, Ed Moore, Sean Corcoran up there in the admin tower. Big shout out to them too. No word just yet on that. Let's go ahead and see here if we can get... how about we go with Jacob Manning here? Because, yeah, I mean, he started second. Now he's up front here. Let's go ahead and get him up here. Jacob, got a copy real quick?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, bud, that was a good green flag run there. We were probably going to be coming upon some green flag pit stops there pretty shortly, but, you know, it happened. Everybody came down pit road. Now you're up front. Let's not talk about last night, but let's go ahead and know what happened last night. Same track. I know you're fast. Yeah, we see it. Do you have something to hold off that 14?
Oh, I don't know. GT is a lot faster than I felt he was last night. I mean, you know, I could feel I saved a little bit, maybe more than him on that run, or maybe he was just saving at the end there. But I felt like I found something, getting an inch maybe below him, or anywhere really. If he came up the track, I'd get his dirty air, but somehow I'd still get the run off the corner. So I think I just saved my right front enough where I could get the car to turn and I could do things with it that maybe he couldn't. I could also see he was really extremely loose off the corner. So, you know, maybe just saving tires came into it, but I'm hoping to stay out front, keep him behind me, and hopefully still save tires. And, you know, maybe I can be as dominant or fast as, you know, whichever one you choose as I was last night. But, you know,
yeah.
Dover's my track. So I'm hoping for the best here. I'm going to try my best, and, you know, hopefully it's enough in the end.
Well, I know you're gonna fight for it, and you're gonna do everything that you can possibly. But man, it's been an interesting start of the race here tonight for sure. I believe we're probably gonna get double foul here, bud. So Jacob, You started on the outside pole here tonight. You've been running up there throughout this early portion of the race. We still have a long way to go here tonight, bud. Good luck.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it.
All right, let's get him back down here to JW Racing, and I hope I just didn't jinx him. But he is going to be getting us going here, coming to lap 58 when we take the green. And they are going to rule that net code between the 09 and the 52 here tonight. There will be no penalties. All right, here we go. Pace car's off and away. Jacob Manning is in control. He's going to go. Good jump by Jacob. Good jump by the 14, the 5, the 9. Everybody else as well. Now we're on fresh tires here, folks. So let's, we'll go ahead and kind of keep going through the field here because I do want to make sure everybody kind of makes it through the turns here. Got to get heat built up. For sure, it does look like everybody has taken tires. Oh, the 24 of Garrett Grant under some fire here. Bull, that was close between Garrett Grant and Michael Thwaites there. Wow. Oh, back to single file here. Let's get back here to where a battle. Timothy Zayas and the 09 of Bryce Sitasak. There's the 3 of John Sterling now to the inside of the 22. And the 8, that is Justin Rideout. Justin. Back here where he started in, well, he started 15th, running back here in 14th here. 22 dropping it low. That allowed Justin to make the pass on the outside. 22 looks like got a little loose. All right, well, before everybody gets majorly spread out here, let's go ahead and see if we can get one in. How about we crank it up here tonight on Max Speed TV? Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the Crank It Up cam there. We'll try to do another one later on, depending on, of course, Oh, what happens here tonight? But let's get up here. GT did make the pass back over Jacob Manning there. So Jacob is back in second. The 5 of Brennan Book right there with a 1. The 9 of Mike Rominger. You got the 99 of Rob. The 12 of Michael Thwaites. Well, we've got 5 cars right here together. And we will watch this front pack here for sure. But of course, the more they race, the further GT will get ahead here. And unfortunately, tonight's caution is going to do it for that caution free last 4 races. So we won't go 5 in a row, unfortunately. These 3 of those, or these 5 those still together right here, anywhere between a 1/10 of a second to 2/10. I mean, they're right here together. Jacob trying to hold back that 5 of Brendan Book started in 10th. Mike Rominger started in 8th and 4th. Our favorite Canadian, Rob Haynes, started 17th, and he is in 5th. Let's see here. Let's kind of go back a little bit further and just kind of see what's going on. Scott Rambler back in 13th, started 14th. Justin Rideout behind him in 14th, started 15th. You got 2 drivers pretty close together there. And that is about it. Well, glad to see David Weishart still out here tearing it up on the track, even though he is 5 laps down. Man, tough break for David. Oh, tough break for David. Dennis out there in chat. There he is. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to you on Facebook too here. Don't worry. Glad to see you, Dennis. I know you've been watching. Said it yourself. 18 drivers here at Dover. Now, yeah, it's not a huge field, but, you know, just imagine if it was 43 drivers out here. Whoa! Man, oh man, I'd love to see 43 drivers at Dover. Here we see Garrett Grant going to the inside of the 12 of Michael Thwaites. That'll be for 6th. And Justin Michael as well to the inside. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get it down there. Man, that's tight. Oh, can he do it out of 4? No. Side by side across the stripe. What about turn 1? Good little battle right here between the 12 and the 87. Man, this battle between these two. We'll stay on it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they got really close there. Looks like 12 had to back off a little bit. 87 is going to make the pass. Justin Michael. Justin up to 7th. Michael Thwaites back to 8th. David Elliott, got to watch that prime time 42 because right up ahead of him is a teammate of Michael Thwaites. See what Michael does. If David's faster, I think Michael won't fight him too much. David looks like he is going to get around 12. Well, that back end of that 12 almost came around. I could see it and backed off of it a little bit, got it straightened back out. Lost a little bit of time, but David made the pass. Now, GT Hawkins still up front. Led 72 laps here tonight. Wow. Well, mark it 73. And here in about 11 laps We'll be at that halfway mark here tonight. Of course, our poll will close at the completion of lap 90 when they take 91. So, if you have not voted in the chat poll here tonight, throw your vote out there. Let it register, and then we'll, of course, read them off. Right now, lap 81, it looks like between Jacob Bell, JW Racing, not sure exactly who is on the top there, but it's 54% on that. GTM at 31%. 43 drivers at Dover is scary, fun, but scary. Oh, I'm sure it is. You know, I would love to be a part of 43 drivers at Dover, and I would be down there racing. I'd love to be part of it. I don't like Dover particularly, but I'd love to see it. I'd love to see 43 great drivers out there, because that'd be amazing. Oh, 14 watching, 9 likes, 1 shy from 10. Can we hit 10 likes? 10 to 15 likes is what we're going to be shooting for. Back here with Justin Michael, like he is going to the inside of the 99 of Rob Haynes. These two, I know these two very well. They know how to race. 99, oh man, 99, he is not backing off Rob Haynes. He is going to make Justin Michael get around him. And it looks like 99, well, he might have had to back off there a little bit. He's going to drop it in front of the 42 of David Elliott here. 99 might have had to back. He might have burned his stuff up. And he's going to let the 42 around of David Elliott. Rob Haynes, 32 laps into this run. He could have burned his stuff up. Back here, John Sterling looking to the inside of the 27. Chase Johnson, that'll be for 12th. And we'll watch it. John to the inside of the 27. 27 midline here. John can get around. Nope, not able to do it there. 27 is going to hold it. Down into turn 1. And still yet, these two are side by side. And that 27, he might be saving. Whoa, 27. Got a little either loose or that 3 took the air off that 27. 27 still is right in front of that 3 of John Sterling. That has allowed a Christian DeBoer to kind of get up here to that 3. He's about 3/10 back. GT 7/10 now ahead of Jacob Manning. Jacob at about 2.5 seconds ahead of Brendan Book. Mike Rominger there in 3rd. All right, let's get back here to Chase. John Sterling. And Christian DeBoer in the 56. Whoa, door to door. Oh, buddy. John Sterling, part of G. Oh, there goes the 27 around. Whoa, and there's no caution. What? What? Oh, wow. No caution, and the 27 went around. We're going to look at this here. Oh, 27. Right there it was. We ended the poll here tonight, too. 27 right there on the outside. Out of 4. Smacks the wall into the 3. And back up right into the wall. Right there with a 56. 56 tried to dodge it, but nowhere to go. And basically T-bones that 27 and finishes it off there. I don't know how that was not a caution here. I don't know. That was weird. I mean, he was on the track, on the racing surface, and there was still no caution. I just don't get it. That should have been a caution. All right, with a total of 13 votes, looks like it is going to be between, on the Jacob Bell or JW Racing, 53%, GTM 30%, Primetime 15%, and Samson Motorsports, 0%. So I don't know exactly what happened there. Yeah, that was shocking, Dennis. I mean, I've seen it here at Dover where that was a caution and other times it wasn't. That should have been a caution. That really should have. Hey, they really, man, iRacing, and this is one of those things they need to work on, is make it consistent. You know, I know it's all in the programming for sure, but you've got to make it consistent. You know, one time it can be, other time it can't. That's not right. That was insane. Well, it looks like Timothy Zayas has taken his car behind the wall, the first driver to do so. About 8 laps ago. Yeah, there's a few things for sure. Yeah, there is. Trust me. That's one of them. All right, Garrett Grant, Mike Rominger. Mike right up ahead of him. Everybody just kind of, I wouldn't say really like spread out, but, you know, there's a gap between, you know, pretty much everybody. So, just really right now, not a whole lot going on. How about we do a little ride along here? Okay, we'll get him. Let's go with Mike here. Let's go cockpit with Mike here tonight. Ride along with him a lap or 2, maybe 3. Oh, 17 watching, 9 likes here. We're going to be shooting for 10 to 15 likes here tonight. Would love to hit 20, but shooting for 10 to 15 likes here. I think we can hit it. Oh yeah, this platform is amazing. I love it, and it's really all thanks to NR 2003. I mean, they had a great platform there with that racing game. That's a game. This is a simulation. So, I mean, they took that and made it into this. Oh, Mike! Oh, boy. See wheeling and dealing on that steering wheel here. Boy, I love it. I love seeing their actual steering wheel when we're cockpit, because you can actually see them wheeling and dealing it for sure. All right, well, Tyler Hallman on pit road. He's been on pit road now. Well, he's going to be coming off and away. 14.5 seconds. Justin Rideout coming down pit road. Oh, we're gonna see some. We'll see some pit stops here, folks. 55 to 62 laps. We've been out here at about 51, anywhere between 49 and 51 laps. So, well, we're coming. We're within that window, roughly. All right, well, here we go. We got Garrett Grant down pit road. Ride out's going to be off and away. That'll be lap 108 here. Checking to see who's maybe going to be coming down here. All right, we got like ride out back out onto the track. Here comes Garrett Grant out of his pit stall. He's going to be coming back out onto the track momentarily. Rob Haynes got passed up there by Bryce Sitasak for 8th. I gotta say, for 18 drivers, though we started 17 now, I think right now we're coming to pit stops, and it's gonna pit stops is where you gotta watch it. That could be a big problem. Cause major problem. I've seen it many times where a caution comes out when pit stops happen. So going on in August, it'll be 5 years broadcasting. These drivers are going to be coming up on the 87 of Michael. That's not going to be for position. David Elliott. Now, David, though, would be for position. Let's see. Well, David Elliott right all over the back of the 87. Still waiting on pit stops. 4 drivers coming down. We're on lap 58 stint here. There's the caution. Michael Thwaites in the 12. And it looks like he's going to tow it. All right. Well, let's take a look here at what happened to the 12 of Michael Thwaites. Like it might be a self-spin slash wall slash well, you know, something. It looks like he's by himself, so looks like this is going to be on the 12 of Michael Thwaites. Out of 2. Oh, yep, right there. He just got loose. It looks like he got on the hammer too quickly. Kind of wiggle, and then blam, right into the inside wall. And comes back up on the racing surface. And boy, that 56 of Christian DeBoer dodging it. And he is just going to pull it down. And right there, tows it to pit road. Michael Thwaites there in that 12. Here we go. We got pit stops. Everybody down pit road. We're going to step away, pay some bills here tonight. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back live here on Max Speed TV. Everybody has made their pit stops here tonight, and I believe that would probably be their last pit stop here. GT up front, Jacob Manning in second, Brennan Book third, Mike Rominger in fourth, Justin Michael in fifth, David Elliott in sixth, Bryce Sidisak seventh, Rob Haynes in 8th, John Sterling in 9th, and Scott Ramler, well, he is in 10th right now. He is on pit road, and he is going to be, it looks like, coming off of pit road here. But it looks like he will come out 10th here. Oh, man, what is going to happen here? This is going to get crazy. It's gonna get, like I say, extreme. It's gonna get that, folks. $116 of 180. Well, no, I don't think they can make it. 64 laps. Yeah, it's gonna be, no, they can't make it. Just doing some math here. There is no way they can make it to the end. No way. 55 to 62. It's gonna be close, but I don't think they can. DT Hawkins. Oh, we got some shade out there on the track. Well, that's good. Big shout out to Frank Rico, Rick Motec for sponsoring the Cup Series again this season for Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. Ed Moore, Sean Corcoran, our admins here tonight for the Cup Series and the Cup Series this season. A big shout out to them. Rick Nonathan, awesome league here at Extreme Motorsports and 99.com. And all the fans out there that tune in each and every week. A big shout out to everybody out there. Here we go. Pace car is off. We're tightening up and we're going bumper to bumper here. What is GT? GT, boy, he is going to gun it. Here we go, folks. We got teammates, though, on the inside. GT and Brendan. Brendan going to take second. Jacob back to third. The furthest he has been back since the start of the race here. Justin Michael there in fourth. Started in third here. Jacob Manning running first and second pretty much throughout the race is now in third. Teammates working together. That's what it takes. Justin Michael, Mike Rominger, single file now again throughout the field. Did you get back here? It looks like Garrett. Okay, Garrett Grant is our first driver a lap down. John Sterling is our first driver, or our last driver on the lead lap. So he's back here running in 11th. Aller Hallman is going to get around that 8 of Justin Rideout, but that is not for position. I think we've got to get up here to Jacob Manning, Brennan Book, Justin Michael. Got to get up to these drivers here. Justin, still right there. How about we ride along here with Justin Michael here? Now, how about we go a different perspective? How about we go with a nose here tonight? Raise that up a little bit. 10 likes, 18 watching. I think we could probably hit 15, but we're shooting for anywhere between 10 and 15 likes here. Did a little nose camera angle with Justin Michael, and he was right there with the one of Jacob Manning. Oh, he's right there still with him. All right, well, let's get a bigger view here. How about we go with a even bigger view? Grandstands here tonight. Do the 87, the 9, and the 42 right there. But GT kind of pulled away here from Brendan Book. Out of 1.2 seconds now, but Jacob Manning only still about 0.2 behind Brendan. 128 of 180. Just don't see any major battles right now. I think it's going to come down to fuel. Got Rambler back up to 9th here. Started in 14th. Rob Haynes right up ahead of him. Started 17th. Currently running in 8th. I've known Rob and Scott a long time. Pretty much ever since I started here in iRacing, I know them very well. I'm concerned coming down to the wire here if them two get side by side. Oh man, Garrett Grant is right up ahead of the 99. Now that is his teammate. Garrett is a lap down, but his teammate of Rob is right there behind him. John Sterling right there in 11th. I just don't see anything. Well, and then Book 3rd, up on the one of Jacob Manning here. We might have a battle here for 2nd again, as Jacob did get around that 5 back up to 2nd place. I think Jacob's like, hey, I don't want to be back here. The furthest I've been back. I don't want to be here. In 01 Eastern Time, 9:01 Central. Jacob Manning, 1.6 seconds now behind GT Hawkins. Jacob is fast. I'm not doubting Jacob by any means, but I don't think he's fast enough for GT. I don't think, unless something major happens, I don't think Jacob is going to be able to catch GT Hawkins. Brendan, you've missed a couple of cautions here. We'll go ahead and take a look at that. 136, 2 cautions, 7 laps. 45 laps to go, 3 lead changes here tonight. Jacob Manning has been running, well, he led a couple of laps up front, been in 2nd most of the time. fell back to third here recently, but did get around Brennan Book to take second back. So the furthest Jacob Manning has been, back is third place, starting outside in second. And of course, Jacob being really fast last night in the Xfinity Series, Jacob, man, he's gone and he wants this. I'm sure he does, but I don't think, and I don't think he's got it for GT unless something major happens. I mean, GT 1.7 seconds now ahead of Jacob Manning, 1.8, and it just keeps falling off. I mean, Jacob could be saving too. I don't think they're not going to be able to make it on fuel though. That is the thing. They cannot make it on fuel. Well, let's run through the field here tonight. Lap 140. GT Hawkins up front. Jacob Manning in second, right where he started. Brennan Book third. Justin Michael in fourth. Mike Rominger in fifth. David Elliott in sixth. Scott Ramler seventh. Bryce Sidisak in eighth. Rob Haynes in ninth. And Christian DeBoer going to round out the top 10. John Sterling, our last driver on the lead lap here in 11th. Garrett Grant, first driver, a lap down in 12th. Tyler Hallman also a lap down here in 13th. Justin Rideout 3 laps down to our leader there in 14th. Chase Johnson 6 laps down there in 15th. And David Weishart 8 laps down, our pole setter here tonight. Some issues going on with him. Not sure exactly what it was. But, man, a tough break for David Weishart. He'll find himself back here in 16th, 8 laps down. That is our field. Michael Thwaites, Timothy Thayes have taken their cars behind the wall. That is what it is. Well, Jacob Manning, though, is closing that gap on GT Hawkins. He's got a bigger gap now with Brennan Book. Jacob Manning now 1.1 second behind GT. What has Jacob been doing here tonight? A 1.1 still yet. Jeremy Knapp out there in chat, rooting on GTM. Hey, Jeremy, you want to pop in TeamSpeak here and come to staging? We'd love to get you up here. I know you're not racing here tonight. We'd love to get you and have a chit chat with you. I know you're going for GTM, and I do understand that. But man, I gotta say, these drivers out here with even 18 drivers, it's still been a interesting race. So I'll leave that up to you, Jeremy. You go to staging, then I know you're here. 18 watching, 12 likes. Well, you guys crushed the 10. We're only 3 shy from 15. I did say anywhere between 10 and 15 likes. I would like 20 likes here, but we're still shooting for 10 to 15. I don't see anything right now going on. Well, GT might have been saving something here too. Kind of backed it off a little bit, trying to maybe get Jacob to say, hey, you're coming. I don't know what's going on up there. I really don't. Oh man, oh man. Alrighty, folks, smash it, share it, hit that like button here tonight. Thank you all. Do appreciate it. Well, next time by 150. And the next time by after that will be 30 to go. All right, well, the next time by will be 30 to go here. And I'm just not seeing, well, we got the 8 getting passed up again. Justin Rideout as, well, a couple of other drivers got around him. That's going to be David Elliott, Scott Ramler, Bryce Senesac, I believe. Well, Bryce is behind the 8, so that's going to be Mike Rominger, my bad. Mike, David, Scott. Well, they're right here. Scott is going to make the pass here, or try to, on the 42. He did do it. Scott up to 6th from 14th. Yeah, they've been out here 37 laps. Yeah, they're going to have to come down. No way they can make it. No way. They're going to have to come down at least one more time for a splash and go and maybe grab a set of tires. Because right now these tires are shot. They're gone here tonight. Jacob Manning under a second, 9/10 of a second, 8/10 now, and 7/10. I wonder, did GT get damage? I don't think. Let's see here. Take a look at that right side of that 14, our leader. He might have a little bit on that right front. Yeah, he's got a little bit on the right front. I don't know if that's it could be affecting him here. Jacob Manning, 5/10 of a second now behind GT Hawkins. Donald out there rooting on Jacob Manning. Yeah, well, they're going to have to come down pit road. They cannot make it here. They have to come down. But Jacob has to time his pit stop correctly. If he does not, I believe GT would come out with the win. Now, if GT times his right, he could come out with a win if Jacob does not. So, I mean, man, this is gonna be close between GT and Jacob. Get back here to Justin Michael, 3/10 now behind Brendan Book. So we got a battle potentially between them two. Scott Ramler's in some traffic here with David Elliott. Right up ahead of him, Mike Rominger. Also got Bryce Senesac in the mix here. Got a couple of drivers right here together. Scott trying to get up there to the 9 of Mike Rominger. We've got a battle right here. Mike, Scott, David, and Bryce. David Weishart in a 33 is behind him, but David 8 laps down. I don't think he's going to really try anything. Pick on Manning, 3/10 behind GT. Still putting a little bit of pressure. We got 20 to go. 19 this time by. "47 laps they have been out here. Garrett Grant down pit road. Now, I think right now, under 20 to go. I think if I was Jacob Manning, I don't know. I mean, would you come down? I mean, this close with GT. I mean, would you? And here we go. Battle Scott Rambler. I believe that is the 57. Yes. Trying to get around the 9 of Mike Rominger. Mike. Whoa, Mike almost into the wall. That kind of upset that car. Here comes the 09 of Bryce Sidisak. He's going to make the pass. David Elliott going to be able to stick that nose in out of 2. No, he is not. Down into 3 we go. Make it 16 to go here. We've got Tyler Hallman down pit road. And, oh man. Well, what's GT gonna do? Well, it looks like 15 to go. Yep, he's gonna stay out. Mike Rominger. Whoa, buddy, we got dang near 3 wide there. Wow. Oh, and it's getting a little tight back here with the 33 of David Weishart. Out on the outside, Mike Rominger. David Weishart been out here 34 laps, so he's got a little bit fresher tires than the 9 of a Mike Rominger. Mike been out here 52. Oof. Wow. Lap traffic. E.T. Jacobs still out here. There goes the 52 of Tyler Hallman. Now he's got the fresher tires of the bunch here. He is 3 laps down, a 14.5 second stop to get one of his laps back there. 3 laps as it updated. And oh man, I just don't know. 12 to go. Can they make it? I don't think they can. 54 laps. We should be coming up on the pit stops here with our leaders here. Probably in the next 3 to 4 laps. They should be coming down. $11 to go. Justin Michael right there with the 5 of Brennan Book. That would be for podium. 3rd place. Ten laps to go. Now we're gonna see some blocking. Justin Michael, that 5 really close to the outside wall. Justin got his nose to the inside. That 5 trying to pinch him down. Oh, out of 2 on the back stretch. Already down into 3. Still yet Justin trying to get around. Is he going to be able to do it? Yes, he is. Justin up to 3rd, but I would not count out that 5 of Brendan Book here tonight. Right there with that 87 still. E.T. Hawkins still up front. Jacob Manning there in 2nd. 8 to go. 7 to go. As it updates. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. I don't think they can make it. Unless I was lied to about fuel here. Oh, Jacob blinking out. Jacob. All right, you're back. Man, oh man. Oh, here we go. Bryce Sitasak, Scott Rambler, they're doing battle. Oh, Scott. Thought about blocking, and Scott's gonna go around. Can he save it? Yes, he will. Scott Rambler, good save. 42 got into him. Good save by Scott. Scott is gonna fall back a spot there with a 42 of David Elliott as he got around. Oh man, what a save by Scott Rambler. And this is the Extreme Motorsports 99.com Rick Motep Cup Series. I mean, this is the top dogs here, and that just shows it right there. Scott saved it. I don't know how he did it, but he did. Wow. 4 to go. Next time by 3 to go. Let's ride along here. 3 to go this time by GT. Oh, we got clutching. They're saving. On GT here. Oh no, Jacob Manning. What happened to Jacob? Oh, let's take a look here. Now we're at 2 to go. Oh no. Oh no. I believe Jacob has ran out of fuel here tonight. GT Hawkins coming out of 4 across the stripe. White flag in the air, 1 to go. Jacob Manning is out of fuel here tonight, or close to it. He is on pit road. Oh no. GT Hawkins bouncing back after last night. We'll win it here for the Rick Motec Cup Series. Justin Michael in second, and Brendan Book third. Bryce Sitasak in fourth, and finishing out David Elliott in that 5th spot. Oh no, Jacob Manning running out of fuel. Oh no. Alrighty folks, hang tight. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. We got to go ahead and step away and play some commercial breaks. We're going to see the 14 burn it up here tonight, winning it here at Dover for round 9 of the Rick Motec Cup Series. Hang tight, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back live here on MaxspeedTV. We have, of course, caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here with Brendan L. Book here this evening. Brendan, man, what an awesome race here tonight at Dover. Even with 18 drivers, buddy, it came down to a fuel strategy here at the end. But talk about it.
Yeah, man. Sorry, eating ice cream.
I got you.
But no, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, I know we didn't get a green flag pit stop. We actually had some cautions tonight, a couple of them. So, that made it so. I mean, a couple of guys there pitted, unfortunately they got, trapped down a lap. But I think the racing was fun. I mean, it was hard to pass in the bottom, or at least even get a run on somebody because, in the beginning, because if you want to try to get that high, arc or kind of like a diamond in the corner, you always took the risk of someone trying to dive underneath you from behind. So you kind of had to attack and defend at the same time on restarts. And then, I mean, I didn't really have anything for GT there or drawing a Jacob Manning. I didn't really have anything for them. I mean, they were just flat out flying. It sucks for Jacob that he ran out of gas, but I think we had a pretty good, 3rd, 4th place car there. No, I didn't. Dover's not one of my best tracks, but I'll take a third place.
Hey, I mean, you got to go with that. And, of course, GTM here tonight, 1 and 3. Hey, not bad for sure. Of course, we are off next week. But when we come back, it's going to be Las Vegas for round 10. I think with this race here tonight, even though it's still close in the points, I think mathematically you might be locked in. And don't hold me to that. But I think you might be good to go.
No, yeah, I know I was pretty good coming into this race, and then obviously with another top 5 finish, top 3. I mean, I think really since we were not getting that big a field, so I mean, if we had like 40 car fields or even 30 car fields,
that'd be totally different.
Then yeah, you definitely got to show up. I think if I just show up and start the race and get a 0x, I think I'll be fine. But man, I'm looking forward to Vegas though, man. I love that track. I really want to yabba dabba do my car around that track. And I just want to. I mean, I know it's gonna be loose, but it also might be tight there. So I'm not sure how the cars are handling it because when I say tight, I guess I mean in traffic. But out front, I feel like it actually could be loose. 'Cause at least before, I know last season when I just randomly drove the Cup cars at Vegas, it was a lot. It was really really loose. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna be the same thing.
All right, well, I guess we'll see it. Of course, like I said, we're off next week, so of course, enjoy the Independence Day Sunday and enjoy the off week, bud. Man, awesome finish here tonight. Final thought, shout out, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate 3rd here tonight, Brendan.
Yeah, just obviously thanks to GTN, all the team. We do great. We work together. Field strategy, all that's we really getting really down to a science on it. So it's helps out these races a lot. Everybody the race was race pretty clean, fun. So shout out to everybody in the Cup Series, man. We're doing a hell of a job this season, I think. So but yeah, just gonna keep yabba dabba doing.
Yabba dabba do. All right, Brendan, go celebrate 3rd here tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks, bud.
Yep, see you.
Yep. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our 2nd place finisher here tonight, Justin Michael for JW Racing. And Justin, I know, awesome job here tonight, but you've got to talk about it. Jacob Manning out there, he was very quick. He held his own 2nd, 3rd. That 3rd is as far as he was back until coming to the end. So before we get to that, talk about your race here tonight and really coming out of the wire, and then talk about, fuel strategy here this evening, bud.
Well, yeah, I mean, first lap, we just lost some talent there coming out too. And
yeah, we
decided
noticed.
to go to the back, completely destroyed my tires. But actually, for a while there, I was actually catching the leaders. I was very surprised, and I just kind of just picking them off one by one, trying to get back up there. Fuel strategy was playing there at the end. We were really saving. I think actually I saved a little too much. We had another 2 laps to go. I didn't think we could do that. But yeah, it was a good finish from where we started the race. And yeah, I think Jacob probably, if it wouldn't have came down to fuel, he might have been the go-to guy because he was good on the long run. He was catching GT there every run, and he was getting upset that the yellows were coming out because he was getting ready to pass them. So, But yeah, it was a fun race, and just a couple sponsors here. We got the Exceptional Wildlife Remover, or sorry, Removal.
Oh, you're
Track
getting ahead
racer.
of me here, Justin.
Oh, sorry, I was backed up. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're getting ahead of me here, bud. I know Jacob is your teammate. Okay, so you were there, and you know he's up there, and I know there's communication. So let's talk about now that communication. Did you know he was out?
Oh yeah, I knew he wouldn't be able to make it.
Oh man, so he just didn't save enough.
No, I mean he's still learning. It's one of them things, and I'm terrible at saving fuel too. I don't understand how I saved enough for.
You're terrible on the first lap. I mean, we see.
I was too. Yeah. Hey, I'm just a rookie. What can I say? I remember my first day on iRacing.
Oh yeah, that was like that tonight, right?
Right, exactly. That's about how I ran. So yeah, he's still learning. He's gonna be a good driver though in the long run, I think.
He's an amazing driver, and we can just see it. I mean, that potential that he has. But Justin, we're gonna be off next week for Independence Day, which is Sunday. So we're gonna be off next week. But when we come back, it's gonna be Las Vegas for round 10. I mean, mile and a half. Las Vegas is. I mean, I like Vegas. I like Dover. But I like Vegas even better, man. Talk about Vegas real quick.
Oh, I mean, it's my favorite track on iRacing besides Dover. If it wouldn't have been fuel mileage, I think, or trying to save that whole run, we might have been up there, giving him a good battle. But it is what it is. So we'll go to Vegas and maybe we can actually win one. And I really love that track.
All right, so now you can go with those final thought shout-outs.
Now we can talk about some sponsors who pays the bills, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
You got Exceptional Wildlife Removal, Track Racer. If you want to go there, I think it's 5% off for use the code JW Racing. Grip Engineering. You guys for calling a good race as always. Rick Motec for sponsoring the league. So just definitely appreciate everybody.
All right, Justin, we will see you in 2 weeks, but go celebrate second here tonight, and we'll see you at Vegas.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. All righty, folks. Well, that is going to bring us up to GT Hawkins and GT Motorsports 1-3 here tonight. GT, you have redeemed yourself from last night in the Xfinity Series, coming into tonight, winning it third last night and first tonight, bud. And you said it yourself, you hate this track. So how'd you do
it? I actually really like the track. I just felt like I couldn't get it figured out. Last night I was really struggling and just couldn't keep the tires underneath it. And tonight, the first run, I did the same thing and just couldn't keep the right rear underneath it. I was torching it.
Oh.
So yeah, first, I mean, I gotta say, I hate to see it for David because I was looking forward to battling with him or at least chasing him all night. So
yeah,
you hate to see that, and I've been there, so I know how that goes. But no, it was really fun racing with Jacob. I mean, there was just nothing I could do to pull away from him at any point. I was driving the wheels off it. I'm wore out. I got into the bourbon as quick as I could after that one. So because I'm tired. 2 straight nights of that. That'll wear you out.
Well, before you continue, I think the highest you was ahead of Jacob Manning was about 1.7 seconds, roughly, somewhere around in there. I mean, it was below 2 seconds. I know that. And it just he just kept creeping right up on you. And he was there. And, I mean, what was it like trying to figure out what he was doing compared to what you was doing?
I mean,
that was the bourbon, right?
Well, I mean, it's felt like every turn, every straightaway, I was checking the relative to see how far behind he was. And I'm like, okay, I felt like I tried something a little different. I was like, all right, did I gain on him at all there? No. Okay. All right, let's try something else. Did I gain? No, I didn't. Everything I tried, I couldn't walk away from him at all. So, definite props to him. I mean, it really was just track position really more than anything else. I think if roles were reversed, obviously I would have never got around him. So, and the only time I did was when, like really fresh tires and I just went for it. So, And then the last run was
Yeah,
just
let's go ahead and talk about that because that came down to fuel.
yeah, I mean, it felt like Iowa all over again. I was clutching going into 3 and 1 for probably 20, 30 laps or so, and I'd kind of go intermittently, and then I'd check the fuel to see if I was good after saving for a couple laps, and then I'd check the relative to see if he was catching me, and then I'm asking Chaz, our crew chief, if it looks like he's saving, and so it was just a lot to manage on a really small track with a really fast setup and fast car, and so everything happens really quickly. So all that combined makes for a really satisfying win tonight, and I had a blast. I can't say enough about Jacob. It was awesome battling him tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it was, and we even seen it here tonight. It kind of explains something to the fans out here tonight. We still got 13 watching. This is the set you guys are using. Even though this is a fixed setup, it's an open setup. It's an open fixed setup. Can you explain that a little more?
Yeah, so they started recently. iRacing started releasing fixed and fixed open, and the fixed open set is basically designed to be a little closer to what like an open set would be like if you built your own set. So generally speaking, it's going to drive a little more free. Traditionally, all the fixed sets were, they're designed for the masses, so they're supposed to be easier to drive. So the fixed open set's kind of supposed to bridge that gap between a fixed and an open set. So generally speaking, they drive a little more loose.
Okay, so it's loose set, so to speak, but quicker as well.
Yeah, faster too. I mean, I think they most of the time will put a little more tape on the front. So in certain circumstances, you'll run a little hot if you're running right behind somebody and not getting clean air, where the normal fixed sets wouldn't be like that. So last season they started kind of sprinkling them in, and then as a league we decided to start running them because they're just a little more fun to drive. So it was a great move on Extreme's part, and I love racing them, except for last night. That thing drove like a dump truck. It was polar opposite of tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it was. High horsepower here tonight, really low downforce. Well, really none at all, going with that. But, of course, GT, we're going to be off next week. We come back for round 10. That's going to be at Las Vegas. How do you feel about a 1.5 mile Vegas? That is a great track, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I'm again kind of hit or miss on the 1.5 miles. I'm looking forward to it more for the Xfinity car. I'm just not a huge fan of the high downforce package, so it's all track position and paying attention to the air around you, and trying not to super follow right behind somebody. You get that aero push going, so it's always two completely different races. So between Xfinity and Cup.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
I mean, I've ran well at Vegas in the past, so I'm looking forward to it. It's not one I'm dreading by any means.
Well, this is going to make 7 wins for GTM as a team this season. Man, GTM been dominant here in the Cup. Of course, the defending champion, has been right there as well. Man, awesome job here at Dover, bud. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory, and, of course, enjoy the off week and get ready for Vegas. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you to my teammates at GT Motorsports. Thank you to Chaz for stepping in tonight and crew chiefing. He did an awesome job. I couldn't have done it without him. We had a great team effort, so I'm really proud of our guys. Thank you to Butt Kicker, D-Dub Button Boxes, Rick Motec for sponsoring the series, Extreme, all our admins, Ed, Rick Donathan for putting this on for us, you guys up at MaxspeedTV, and all my friends, family out there watching. Thank you.
All right, GT, we will see you in 2 weeks, bud. Happy Independence Day, and man, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, same to you. Thank you, Josh. Have a good night.
Go celebrate, bud. Yep, you too.
Thank you.
All right, well, that is GT Hawkins winning it here tonight. And, of course, going back up to the poll here real quickly, of course, GTM was only at 30% when we ended it, but it is GTM here tonight, 1 and 3 here this evening. Man, what an awesome race. Came down to fuel. James Bickford, even out there in chat, said, dang. Yeah. Oh, man, tough break for Jacob Manning. He tried his best as well, and he's going to finish 11th. So let's go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results, pending the admin stuff they have to do here tonight. That is going to bring us here to GT Hawkins, our winner here this evening. Congratulations to GT. Justin there in second. And what is going on with ATVO? Hang on. Hang on, folks. Ah. All right, hang on. Let me get that back up here. We'll go down through the results here, folks. So just hang tight. ATVO just doing its thing here. Not sure why it's doing this. All right, let's get down here to the results. GT grabbing the win. Justin Michael there in second. Brendan Book in third. Bryce Senesac in fourth. David Elliott in fifth. Scott Ramler in sixth. Rob Haynes in seventh. John Sterling in eighth. Mike Rominger in ninth. Christian DeBoer going to round it out here tonight in that 10th spot. Jacob Manning running out of fuel. Oh, tough break for Jacob. He'll finish in 11th. Garrett Grant in 12th. Tyler Hallman 13th. Justin Rideout 14th. David Weishart, he continued. He was out there. He'll finish 15th here, and still a tough break for David as well. Chase Johnson in 16th. Michael Thwaites in 17th. And Timothy Zayas going to round it out here tonight in 18th place. But that is our unofficial results, pending in the admin stuff here tonight. GT Hawkins is going to be our winner here this evening. Congratulations to GT. Well, we're going to be off tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and of course next week until Friday for the eNASCAR Cup Series at Auto Club. Stay tuned for that. Until then, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.